If you didn't pay attention or remember anything from your school days in science class, don't you worry, you're not alone. But maybe if there were other ways to approach what different elements were made up of and how they worked, it could possibly be more engaging. Enter SOKOBOND Express, a puzzler that slightly has to do with the elements. And I say slightly because if you're like me and have no idea, you can just play this as a puzzle game. Each level is made up of a grid with a starting and ending point. You need to move the base element around the map, grabbing other elements on the correct side to create something. This is done through creating a path, with the element and anything it grabs onto moving forward. Once you've used a block of the grid, you can't go backwards through it or cross over it or anything like that. At first, this is pretty easy, combining oxygen with hydrogen to create H2O. And after you complete each element and end the level, you get a few facts about what you've created. Each level does have a hint, which doesn't show you the exact path you need to take, but what the element should look like when it hits the endpoint. This can be quite helpful, especially as some elements hang on by 2 lines while others hang on by 1, so you can sort of see where specific elements need to be attached. Sometimes the hint also gives you a small segment of where the path should go. It's still quite challenging to get the elements to the end though. If an element is attached to your main element, you can't hit it against another element in the map. You can go outside the grid, but actually running into another element will end your track. You can easily see when this is happening through the X on the line, showing where you've gotten caught. The simple yet clearly labeled things like this make SOKOBOND Express a fun challenge. You can instantly see where you've gone wrong before you even hit play on the level to see how it pans out. There also seems to be at least 2 levels to choose from when it comes to the level select menu, so if you are really struggling, you can go out of it and select a different one. Some levels have a dotted line to a question mark, which means they will open up a new area, building on the previous mechanics you've played with. Though it may seem easy at first glance, trust me, it packs a hell of a challenge. If you're someone who likes these challenging grid-based puzzles and can see where to place the path, this is another quality one that you can start playing through. The bits of information about each element and how they're used in real life is a lovely addition, leaving you with a little bit of extra knowledge as you go.